Sometimes when we create Google Forms, we want the questions to appear either one at a time or in specific question groups. Typically, as you know on a Google form, when you add questions using this plus button over on the right-hand side, it simply stacks the questions one on top of the other in a long-running list. Let's look at how to add sections to your Google form in order to make questions appear either individually or in select groups. So what you want to do is you want to go to the last question that you added before you want to create that break, that new section. Click on that question, and again, visit that right-hand menu. You're going to see this little pancake stack. Click Add Section, and below you will see Untitled Section. Whatever title you put in here will be visible to students or adults, whoever is accessing your form. In this case, I'm just going to label it Question. And then, just like in a Google form, any other way you would add questions, you go over to the plus sign on the right-hand side and choose Add Question. So I'm going to add, what was your major takeaway from today's lesson? So the same pattern would follow if you wanted another question to appear separately. I would choose Add Section, title this Question 3, and add another question to that section. What more can I do to help you learn this concept? So now, as you see, at the top it says sections 1 of 3 right here. And as I drag down, I can see I have 2 questions in section 1, 1 in section 2, and 1 in section 3. And if you want to preview what this will look like, scroll up to the very top and click on the eyeball. This will show me what anyone accessing my form will be seeing. So as you can see, it starts with these 2 questions, moves on to question 2, and finally question 3 before I submit. The benefit of this is if you want students or adults to be more mindful of the questions that they're answering, it can help if you give them to them in chunks or one at a time so they can focus specifically on that question. Versus the long-running list, sometimes it gets a little bit overwhelming about the amount of work involved, and the focus is taken off of the individual questions themselves.